Hello, Dutton fans.
Hello, everybody.
And our studio audience.
Welcome to the Dutton
Theater.
Livestream. Yes.
You guys are awesome.
We're here in the Dutton Theater. We've got a live studio audience. This is live stream number 22 coming to you at your home.
Yes. And this is my second live stream of all time. Let's hear a big cheer from our studio audience. And a big shout out to all of you at home. Thank you for tuning in to DTV, episode 22.
DTV Live.
So I've come from Hawaii to visit the family, and it's so good to be back. It's been a week and a half, just a family fun, enjoying performing in the show. I was in last week's live stream. Now I'm in this week's, and I'm sad to go home in the morning.
To have you here visiting.
It's been great.
We're going to do a bunch of songs with Benjamin tonight. We're going to start with the great old Alabama song.
Yes, in fact, I think I hear the rig coming.
It's coming. Let's roll on.
Yes.
Roll on highway, roll on along, roll on daddy till you get back home. Roll on family, roll on crew, roll on mama like I asked you to do, and roll on 18-wheeler, roll on. 18-wheeler, 18-wheeler, 18-wheeler. Roll on! I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Cross this bear, man. Breathe round in air, man. Drive like that my share, man. I've been everywhere.
Now I asked you to text us where you're from. Let's see, who do we have here? Oh, we've got Wayne from St. Paul. Let's see, we've got Tanya from Oklahoma. We've got Brittany from Illinois. Krista from Tucson. We have Brittany Hines from Omaha, Nebraska. You guys are awesome.
Reno, Chicago, Fargo, Minnesota, Buffalo, Toronto, Winslow, Sarasota, Wichita, Tulsa, Ottawa, Oklahoma, Tampa, Panama, Mattawa, La Paloma, Bangalore, Baltimore, Salvador, Amarillo, Mille, America, Ampadilla, I'm Kent.
I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Cross this bear, man. Breathe round in air, man. Drive like I got my share, man. I've been everywhere.
Pittsburgh, Martinsburg, Gravelburg, Colorado, Edinburgh, Pittsburgh, Vicksburg, Eldorado, Larimore, Atmore, Habershot, Chattanooga, Nebraska, Alaska, open like a bear, Blue, Waterloo, Kalamazoo, Kansas City, City, Dodge Center, what a pity.
I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Cross this bear, man. Breathe round in air, man. Drive like I got my share, man. I've been everywhere.
Oh man,
I
guys!
can't believe I remembered those words.
Before we did the live stream, we were rehearsing these songs, and Ben's like, I don't know if I can do that song, but I'm really impressed. I think the last time we did that was about 10 years ago or something like that.
It was a drift down memory lane.
We've had a lot of fun working up old stuff and new stuff for the live stream. In fact, we're going to bring one back that I think we did in 2011.
Oh, yes.
Listen to the harmonies on this.
First, we did it in 2003.
Oh, yeah.
On our PBS special.
Oh, yeah,
And then
long time ago.
We've brought it back a few times in different versions, different people singing.
And we're bringing it back to you tonight. Here we go with Blue Moon.
Yeah.
Ba 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 dang a dang 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 a ding a dum ding blue moon 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 blue moon. You saw me dancing moon 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 without a dream in my heart, without a thought of my heart.
someone to care for, someone I really care for. Blue moon, now I'm no longer alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own.
Ding a ding 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 a ding a dong ding blue moon.
Where'd you go, man?
Hey,
You almost lost your balance.
I almost went all the way off the stage over
No,
there.
Judith. That was
Judith,
awesome.
you are strong.
Okay,
Hey,
so
my sister-in-law could beat up your sister-in-law.
yeah, that's
She's
right.
strong.
So last week, if you tuned in, you got to see us sing a song live, just me, Judith, and Abby. And Ben was doing some little percussion there.
The song about my dad, Mr. Sandman,
Mr.
the
Sandman.
original.
And we dedicated this to my nephew, little Rudy, who's named after my husband, Rudy. But we thought...
And I want to tell a quick
Yeah.
story about Rudy. He, when we performed it before, he said, you didn't do that right. Because if you do it right, when they say Mr. Sandman, then Mr. Sandman has to come up and go, yes. And we did that just for Rudy.
Last week we had the yes in there.
Yes.
But we're going to go back now, speaking of 2003 and Blue Moon, we're going back to that same PBS special, and you're going to get to see why this song was our most talked about song we did for years, and you will see why. Here we go with Mr. Sandman.
Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Make him the cutest that I've ever seen. Give him 2 lips like roses and clover, and tell him that his lonesome nights are over. Sandman, I'm so alone, don't have nobody to call my own. Please turn on your magic beam. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream.
This little dream is Timothy James. He belongs to me and Tim.
My husband Rudy is our lighting director, and this is our first child, Gabriel.
Now standing next to me is my lovely wife, Brandy. She's holding our second son, Isaac. Here's my wife, Yvette, holding our baby boy, Joshua D.
My husband Adam is so proud of Gracie. I think she's gonna be a daddy's girl.
Right here is my wife, Bella. She's holding our second daughter, Selena.
Sandman, bring me a dream. Make him the cutest that I've ever seen. Please turn on your magic beam. Mr. Sandman, bring me. Please, please bring me. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream.
And that was Mr. Sandman. That brings back some memories. You know, the oldest of those 6 children is my son, Isaac. And they were all of those children, my son and my sisters and all of my brother's children, they were all born within 6 months of each other. And I cannot believe it. They're all almost ready to turn 18 years old. So a lot of fun. And we want to now feature one of those that was in that song as a baby. In fact, that song is what gave him the nickname, The Dream. Ladies and gentlemen, here in the flesh, The Dream, Timothy Dutton.
second balcony was the place we'd meet. The second seat, go that street. You are sweet, Danke Schoen, darling, Danke Schoen. Thank you for walks down Lover's Lane, and I can see hearts carved on a tree. Let us intertwine for our time, yours and mine. That was fine. Danke Schoen, darling, Danke Schoen. Thank you for seeing me again. Though we go on our separate ways, still the memory stays for our ways. My heart says Danke Schoen, Danke Schoen. Auf Wiedersehen, Danke Schoen.
Thank you, Timmy.
The
The
dream.
dream.
Hey, so I just want to mention, I wanted to be as cool as you. Isn't he smooth, guys? And so I put on a Twinner jacket.
Oh,
how do you like
wow.
it? So,
You better go get
so
super
Tim, I
smooth,
want
too.
to ask for everybody out there. When did you start singing that song? We just revived it. It's been many years, and last time you sang it, as I recall, your voice was a different octave.
Yeah, it was quite a different octave at least. I think I was about 12 or 10.
12?
How was that?
I think you were maybe 11.
11.
And
Right in
oh
the
boy,
middle.
does he swoon those ladies.
And you
What
know
are
the
the
whole.
ladies'
Why
man?
don't you
What can I
tell
say?
him? Why don't you tell him the story? So of me,
Oh, yeah.
me asking you to put this in the show, and then what pursued? What
Yeah,
happened?
so that song would have been my first solo song, and it was just terrifying to say the least. Even though I was born a Dutton, I was just afraid. Okay.
But then he
It
met
happens.
Wayne Newton, who was guest starring here in Branson and Game Over. You were inspired.
I don't
I
know.
just made that up.
He doesn't remember that. we
Oh, you met Wayne Newton.
I did.
That was pretty cool. So
I think he wasn't born yet when we met Wayne Newton.
When we played with him at the Huspus
Yes,
in Minot,
that
North
was
Dakota.
fun. That
If
was
anybody is
fun.
from North Dakota here.
So here's what happened. My mom, she was trying to help me out, so we went to the store, and I saw a few things that I liked. So if you do this song, you can have this cool beanbag chair, and I'll even throw in this T-shirt, okay? And that's all it took.
Moral of the story, bribe your children.
He still wears
Yeah.
that T-shirt to this day.
And what
Shows his
Aunt,
belly button now.
and what Aunt Amy told him was, look, just get at least 3 shows in, and if you decide you don't want to do this, I will not make you do it. That opening show, he sang, the ladies went crazy, and he came off stage and he was like, yeah, I think I can do this.
And I think at that moment, it was realized why the destiny came, that why he was named the Dream.
What can I
So
say?
look how influential you are. We're all now wearing your jacket.
Oh, wow.
I know, we're all in red. Now, I just wanted to thank everyone for tuning in. Now, for those of you who don't know, maybe that we have new watchers, this is a weekly free live stream that we do every Thursday at 7 p.m. Central. That is, yes, weekly.
Free.
So we
And
want
it's,
you to
as you
tune
can see,
in.
it's very casual, very fun, just laid back.
We've been doing these now. It's live stream, as you can see, number 22. So we've done over 100 songs now for you. So we're having so much fun doing this. And one thing I noticed when we were doing I've Been Everywhere, I noticed that I didn't get to do a shout out to a friend we have here in Brazil. And I thought that was so impressive. And I cannot scroll back to get his name.
Well,
Did
you
you guys
heard in
see
my
it?
list of songs that I said Rio de Janeiro.
Rio de Janeiro.
Your boy Alex says hi, Amy from JJ.
Hey, JJ.
Whatever all that means.
Hi,
Where's
Alex
our,
from JJ.
Where's our Brazilian friend? What's his name?
I was trying to find it, and I don't want to have
it
my
Italo or
face
Thiago?
in my phone. But we wanted to, I did, just so you know, from Brazil, I did see you, and I'm so glad that you tuned in.
Thank you.
We are so glad, and if I find it, I'll say it again. So, but I asked if anybody has any questions for Timmy and Ben, of course, for Ben before he leaves.
Well, John Marshall asked, how's everyone doing? We are doing great. And
Okay.
This has been actually an amazing week, all getting together. We all got together to eat together ice cream at Abby's Tourist Trap next door last night.
That was so much fun. So we've got
It only
actually,
costs us $1 a
I
person.
have another
$1 is
guy.
good.
I have Danny, JW, from Monterrey, Nuevo León, Mexico. Thank you for
Hola,
tuning
¿qué
in,
tal,
Mexico.
Daniel?
Yes, we are so glad. Danny, thank you so much.
Gracias por
Gracias.
vernos.
Sí. He's Spanish, Spanish. There, gracias.
hablo con la teta española,
Sí,
como
sí,
Julio
sí.
Iglesias.
We are just so happy that you've all tuned in. And we are actually, I think I'm gonna, we got Ray Justice from Laverne, Utah.
Hey,
That's
Ray.
awesome.
He used to work for us here.
And that is where my father was born, in
Laverkin.
Laverkin.
We've got some great comments. We miss Julio. Of course, you can still see Julio on YouTube. Julio dueling horns and banjos is one of our most successful videos. Go watch Julio.
It just
I
hit
think
2
up
million
to-
views.
Yes.
And people asked if Julio was going to be here today to answer this question. Unfortunately, my identical cousin Julio, he's from Spain and he's being quarantined in Spain right now.
They won't let him out.
They will not
You know,
let him out.
even
Don't
when
worry.
there wasn't a quarantine, they wouldn't let him out.
But
We
don't
miss
worry
Julio.
because he taught Hornman. If you got to come to the show because you'll meet Hornman. Julio taught Hornman everything he knows.
It's pretty amazing. Now,
Yeah.
I have another question here from Ronald Hayes. Hi, Ronald. He asked if the PBS concert is available on DVD. That's a really good question. We have done numerous PBS specials. The one that we referenced to, it was our 2003 PBS special called Making Music, and that is on our website. So if you go to theduttons.com, you can order Making Music as well as all of our PBS specials. We have quite a few different, I think 3 or 4, and then plus a couple of PBS Christmas specials. So those have been a lot of fun.
Amy, your Brazilian fan is named Fabio.
Fabio, I love it.
Fabio.
Fabio.
Hello,
Hi.
Fabio.
Hi, Fabio.
Muito bem, muito bem.
Boa
Muito
noite. Walter
Okay.
Cordosa Dantes.
Awesome. Walter.
Très bien.
Thank you.
Well, we are so glad to have people tuning in from all over the world. I'm going to bring you guys on with this
Hey,
finale.
actually, but I do want to
Yes.
give a shout out to some friends of ours that actually they're in our studio audience. Give a shout out to Daniel celebrating his birthday yesterday. He took us out to dinner. We went out to dinner and he took us out on his birthday.
Where's
Thank you.
Dale?
Right there. Happy birthday, Dale.
Halfway back in the audience.
In the
Thank
studio.
you.
And yesterday he begged me to announce his birthday. No, I'm just kidding. He did the opposite. But hey, thank you guys.
I love
Okay,
it.
Amy, now I'll
We're-
let Amy talk.
We are just so happy to be able to do these and for you to get to know us better and for us to get to know you better. It's kind of a way that we feel like you can come into our living room, so to speak, because this stage is pretty much like our living room. We live here. So we love it. And we are now going to feature the boys, and especially we wanted Ben to do this one because he does it so well. Here is our
Way to build it
Dutton
up,
boys.
Amy.
Here is our Dutton boys, or I should say our Dutton men, doing their version of, and Judith and Rob doing our version of Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. Take it away.
I Give her up, don't bother. The world isn't coming to an end.
He said it.
Walk like a man, talk like a man, walk like a man, my son. No woman's worth crawling on the earth. Ooh, walk like a man.
Thank you, everybody.
See you
Goodbye,
next week.
Jason.
Thank
Goodbye,
you.
world.
See you at the show.